guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna be playing some more Car Mechanic Simulator 2022. We're gonna attempt to fix our car from the last video from the beginning that we didn't get to fix. So first I'm gonna send one of these cars away. And we're gonna hopefully find the car that we had, if I can remember which one it is. If I can't, then we'll just buy a brand new car. So I'm gonna go shoot. I'm not going backwards. So we have to figure out. I don't think it was that one, or that one, or that one. I can't remember which one it was. It's probably one of these ones in this lot over here. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was this one right here. So we're gonna move to garage. And we're gonna get this one all nice and running. I'm thinking we might rebuild the whole engine. I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna do to it, but it's gonna be out. So this is our car. No, pretty standard, pretty basic. So we're gonna look at our engine really quick, and then I think we're just gonna take it out because I think it's missing a good chunk of stuff. I don't see anything missing on it, but I think we're just gonna rebuild it. So this video is gonna be a little bit longer than normal because we're just gonna take out the whole engine. So yeah, you can see my other cars because I play this game a lot. But, you know, this car hasn't been touched. So, I'm pretty sure this was the car from the video. You guys can correct me in the comments if not. And if not, then, you know, I screwed up then. So, first we gotta take out the engine. So, first we gotta take on the engine. We gotta take off all the stuff off the back. Like the drive shaft. So, first we gotta, oh shoot, we have to get the car up even higher. It's gonna have to go up all the way. Because apparently this drive shaft can't be inside of our car, so we're gonna yank it out. We're just gonna take out all of our bolts. Everything is gonna get replaced on this thing. We're gonna build this car to be really fast, and okay. Also there's a lot of stuff that is attached here, so it looks like we're gonna have to take off a lot of stuff. Oh shoot, okay, first we gotta take off these tires. We're gonna have to kill all the weapons. No, this is not an easy feat. We have to take off everything. This car is gonna be a pain, so just like sit back, relax while we rebuild this whole car's engine, and we'll probably replace a lot of these. Oh, actually, we can fix a lot of the parts on this car. We're gonna take apart the whole engine, and then we're gonna change out a lot of parts on this engine. Change out a lot of parts on this engine that we don't really need. I'm trying to figure out what I need to take off now. Okay, there we go. That was why. We were in the part mount mode still. Okay, we're just taking off everything as best as possible. Everything's gonna get rebuilt all nicely. I'm taking off every part that needs to come off. Just so we can get the engine out of here. Which for some reason is gonna be a literal pain to do. So now I gotta take off this other tire. Now this other tire has good bolts, but the wings are super good. Now I think I can fix up a lot of this stuff on this vehicle, so that's not gonna be a problem. I would like to see like a story mode, where you like have like jobs, we can get like jobs and you have to do certain stuff. Then I can always play that too, but I figured this would be more interesting because we can kind of do. I mean, we can kind of just do whatever we want. Like it's not much of a problem. Like we don't really need to take off everything right now. I'm only taking off this one. Well, eventually everything's gonna come off this thing anyways. So I'm just trying to get off everything that needs to come off right now. I'm gonna get off all the parts, boys. Okay, that part's out now. Okay, now I'm not entirely sure what else has to come off the engine for this thing to come off. I'm gonna taking off the drive shaft. I think the gearbox can stay. I don't really see anything else that needs to come off right away, so I think we're okay for right now. So we're gonna lower the car, and we're gonna see if there's anything else I have to do to this car. Hopefully not, but we'll see though. We're gonna see what this happens. So we're gonna go to move it to where there's the car. Okay, now it's gonna tell us if we can take out the engine. Okay, so the gearbox does have to be removed. I don't know if we have to be up on. I don't know if we have to go up higher to remove it. And I'm not trying to remount all the parts. Okay, so in order to take this off, we have to have it up all the way. And then we're gonna rebuild this thing with all brand new performance parts. So that means I better do something really fast. So we're gonna go to a place where I can clear out all of these parts, because I'm just trying to. Okay, so now we can take off our gearbox. I was trying to clear out the parts list just so we can make this go by faster. Okay, okay. I think the starter has to come off first. Part demount. Okay, is there a reason I can't unmount this part? This thing's being a pain in the butt. Because look, this thing has to come off. In order for this to come off, I have to unmount the gearbox. I have to unmount the starter. But it's not letting me unmount it though. That's the problem. It's not letting me unmount this gearbox, this starter. I don't know why the game is being such a pain in the rear. And I think we have to take off this piece too. So we'll take off this. Okay, I'm trying to figure out why I can't take off this exhaust system. Probably because this exhaust manifold cover has to come off. Okay, is there... Oh. Okay, that's my problem. So, this thing can be a little bit of a pain. Sometimes you have to have it up really high to take off certain parts, and sometimes it has to be super low. Take off our exhaust manifold cover really fast. Cause I know we're going to take off the exhaust anyways, because I think it's going to be... We're not going to take off the whole exhaust. We're going to take off the bottom piece of the exhaust. But I think I'm going to do it. Take off all of the exhaust. And this engine's not horrible, I will say, but we're going to be rebuilding it probably. I don't know how much of it's going to get reused. Okay, so now that part has to come off from the lift. And then we'll take off our starter. And then we'll raise it back up again. And the car did clean up pretty nice. If you remember in the last episode, I did clean it. I'm not gonna have to repaint it. Unless you guys think it should be repainted. Okay, that's off. And now we can take off our gearbox, which has a lot of bolts on it. And in this instance, this bolt is super rusty. Okay, I don't know if anything else has to come off. So we're just gonna lower this. And then this thing will tell us what else has to come off. This thing will tell us what else has to come off. Okay, we also have to... Oh, shoot, we have to drain the oil first. I completely forgot about that. So, we have to use our oil drain pan. We have to move it over to where this car is. And... yeah. Okay, and then we gotta use this. Okay. We're draining out all the oil. It's not bad, I guess, if you want to say that. We'll just put it back to where it lives. And we'll... lower the car again. Now, hopefully we can actually take out the engine. I got that closed out of the thing because I was going a little bit too fast. Okay, now we got out the engine. So I guess we can leave that there. And we're going to go over here now. And you're going to click this button. I'm going to click on the engine stand. And I'm going to install an engine on the stand. Are these engines both the same? I don't remember which one goes in there. Okay, it's not this engine then. Okay, this is the wrong engine and it's the other engine I want. Take the engine off the stand and I actually need to put on this engine then. And we're gonna click select. Okay, this is the engine we were working on. Okay, so now we just gotta yank the whole thing apart. Okay, guys. Now we're gonna go to... and now we're just gonna start taking this thing apart. So... and then we're gonna see how much of it we can fix. So, Hopefully this isn't too bad. I don't know. First we're gonna take off everything from the front. And then we'll try and fix as much as possible. But I think we're gonna make this thing all the performance parts. So probably most of this is gonna go, besides the parts that can't be bought from performance store. Because there's certain things that are not performance parts. So we'll try and fix as much as possible. So we can save some money. That's real important that we save our monies. I mean, we do have an unlimited budget, but still, that's not the point. And now we're taking off the wires. Now we're gonna take out all these spark plugs. A couple of these are really gross. So, but I do have new spark plugs. Everything is coming off today, boys. Including these rusty, crusty bolts that don't want to come off. Yeah, engine head cover. Okay. Camshaft. First, I have to take off all of these caps, camshaft caps. We're gonna try and preserve as much parts as possible. I do have a lot of parts, though. I'll buy a bazillion of some parts. So when I'm building things, not, you know, I'm not playing this game for YouTube, you know. I'm gonna get some oil on these, and this last one looks pretty good. It doesn't look like it has anything that come off. I think we're even gonna get a brand new engine block, or we're gonna fix this engine block. Okay, apparently there's still some stuff on here that needs to be taken off. There's a bunch of junk on the back we have to take off. There's a bunch of junk on the back that has to come off. That's why we will take off this oil filter. Take off this oil pan. We have to flip the engine to the side so we can get off the engine. So we're just gonna go like this, and now it's time to take out the rest of this engine. First we gotta undo all the bolts and then get out all of our pieces. First I think we're just gonna undo the whole bottom. And then we can easily take it all out later. Okay, yeah, so far this is very, very interesting. I don't know why this thing doesn't come off. Oh, that's why. This thing still has to come off. Okay. And then the engine head cover will come off with a couple bolts. And then it comes out. And then all of these come out next. Or I thought they did. Okay, and voila. Okay, now we're gonna go over to this table right here, where we can fix a lot of these parts. Which you have to stop it in the green, and then it will fix it. And then if you get it inside the red, then your part's broken. But if you can get it inside the gray, then you get another 10. And some of these parts can be fixed. Well, some of these parts are super easy to fix, and some of these parts, depending on their condition, like, already there's a lot of reds, so the odds are super slim. I'm gonna fix a lot of this. We're probably gonna end up buying a whole bunch of new stuff anyways for this car. We're gonna get a brand new engine block and everything. Probably. If they have a performance engine block, we'll buy it. We're gonna buy as much performance parts as we can, and once we finish this thing, we'll take it down to the racetrack. Shoot. For that part, we have to buy new one. We're gonna buy a new one of all of this anyway. This part's kind of slow, but this is good though because we can save a lot of money on parts. So this will be helpful. I don't know if a lot of YouTubers play this game, but I would assume some do. Oh yeah, thanks for 40 subscribers, guys. I'm not gonna make a big deal about like the 20 or like when I got 20. Yeah. I mean, it's still important to me. I'm super grateful that we were able to hit 40. I like never expected it. You know, maybe soon we'll hit 50. Who knows? Like, I know this channel is not super big and most of the videos are probably interesting. But, you know, we're trying our best. We're trying our best, though, to make the best quality content we can. And that's the last piece. Okay. Yep, so thanks, guys. I know I don't say it enough. But now we're gonna add this. Actually, we're gonna cancel search. We're actually gonna add this to our shopping list. That's the one part I want to buy first, is that. And conveniently enough, we have this tablet here. I kind of forget about it, but we have a tablet here where we can click the button. And okay, apparently there's no performance engine block. So we're gonna use the one we already had. Okay, apparently I forgot to take off the fuel filter. So that needs to be fixed anyways. Probably. I don't know if that can be fixed or not. So now we just have to click right here, and then we just gotta click this button here, and we're gonna remount our brand new engine block. Okay, actually no. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add all these parts that I know should be performance to the list. This thing might be on there twice, but anything right off the bat we can buy that's gonna be performance. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Some of these parts I think I have twice. Okay, we can't get the engine block. Crankshaft, there's no crankshafts. Oil filter, no oil filter. Okay, there is an alternator. There is no water pump. There is a power steering pump though. And there is a fuel filter. And now I can get rid of all this. Okay, we just got our first couple of parts. So now we're gonna start putting this thing back here. I think first we're gonna put in our crankshaft. And we got a nice brand new one here that we were able to fix up. Power steering pump. We got the nice performance one. And water pump, we have the regular one because they don't make a fancy version of the water pump. We got the fancy performance alternator. Now I haven't really mentioned this, but so okay, yeah, I think we're gonna buy a new oil filter. That one's at half health. You know, we want brand new parts. See, you can see right there, this has 0.6 performance to this vehicle. And now we're gonna get pistons. So yeah, that's kind of fancy. They do have performance pistons if I remember right, and then we have to buy the rings. So I don't know how many we need though. I think we need like, we really don't need 8. And then I have to come over here and I have to buy piston rings. So we're gonna just try and find them this way. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just need these ones. I don't know for sure. But we'll find out when we go to put this thing back together. So now we gotta put in our pistons. Okay. This is why I added, this is performance. And each piston will add 1.13% performance. And they don't make performance piston rings. And these do not come in performance anyways. So most everything we're putting on this thing does not come in a performance part. So we're just putting this thing back together. Pretty standard stuff. You know, this video is going to be longer than expected. But now is the best time to talk about today's sponsor, Owned 3D. Yeah, they make really cool stuff for live streams. You know, like they make really cool like stuff so like your live streams like don't look like the stock plain one. So, you know, so don't forget to check them out. You know, You know, don't forget to check them out. They have all kinds of cool ones, like official Call of Duty ones and so on and so forth. You know, and if you sign up, you can get a couple free ones. So that, so that makes it kind of like, if you're not 100% sure about, if you're not 100% sure, if you're not 100% sure about it, then that was a good time to do it, cause you can get their membership where you get all of them and you pay a monthly thing or a yearly thing, or they have where you can buy individual ones that you can have forever, and you can just have the ones that you want. But if you want access to all of them, you can do that. And they do have some free ones for people to use if you sign up like Twitch with Twitch, I think, or like your email maybe. And you can use it with like the software called OBS Studios. The software that just like allows you to like live stream or like film videos or whatnot and so forth. And you can also use it on the Twitch thing. I heard there's like I guess there's like a Twitch thing you can use it on. I don't know anything about that though, but I guess there's like the Twitch live stream thing. I guess you can use it on there too. So so if you're somewhat interested, then you can try it out through the link in the pinned comment or on my channel, because anybody who uses it, it actually helps out the channel, so we can upgrade our equipment. Which right now I'm trying to get a webcam for the channel, but it's kind of expensive, and so it would be much appreciated if you at least checked it out. It would be much appreciated if you bought something, but you don't have to. If you could at least just check it out, then that would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, back to this, which we were doing anyways, but this engine's gonna be super nice, and then we're gonna do the rest of the car, because the rest of the car is probably Garbanciotto. Okay, okay, we're gonna see if they have a performance engine head cover. I doubt it, but we're gonna check. Okay, I don't know if they have a fuel rail performance wise. I don't know what I have for. Okay, I do have that. Is there anything else I have right now? Now we're gonna go back over to our little tablet and we're gonna search for stuff. Okay, I did need that. Engine head cover. I don't know if I already got the intake manifold. Fuel rail. Camshaft. I think I already got that though. And okay, so now we're just gonna put on what we have. So we just gotta go to this section right here. Now I was hoping that everything would be performance, but sometimes that's not really an option. So we're just okay. We do have to buy a new cam gear anyways, because ours are DK. They're garbage. We're gonna put on our brand new fuel rail. We are gonna put on our brand new ignition coil and performance. I guess I accidentally bought another one. We can do stuff on the back, but we're gonna do that last. So I need to buy a new gear because ours are all trashed, and we can't buy them here, so we have to buy it here. Okay, this is what I need, and we'll buy that, and then I'll get rid of the rest of the stuff on our shopping lists. Okay. Now we just gotta go ahead and we just gotta add our parts on. Okay, now I don't know how. Okay, we do have to buy a new one of those too. We do have to buy a brand new time motor also, and we're gonna attempt to get some of these other parts performance wise, so we can. Right now we're gonna check this shop right here. We got timing belts, which don't exist here, and we got the flywheel. We got ourselves a flywheel. Now we have to go buy a timing belt from this other store, because ours was junk. The ones that I had were junk, and they can't be fixed. Because it's one of those parts where, I mean, I guess you could potentially fix it, but it's just better to buy a new one. So, okay, and we do need to buy a belt tensioner too, because ours are not brand new. I'm trying to put all brand new parts on this thing. Okay, we got a performance flywheel. I don't know if they have performance clutch plates or not, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out what stuff this tune-up shop will sell us. Belt tensioner don't exist. Clutch plate exists. So, and okay, we do have to go to one more store though, because we have to get a belt tensioner. And now we can go back to putting together this engine. And once this engine is done, we're gonna take off everything else. Okay, covers. We're gonna see. Okay, I do need to buy a crankshaft pulley. That kind of slows us down on this side. Now we can put on our clutch plate because we got a crispy brand new one. We're gonna see if we can get a clutch pressure plate. So we're gonna go back here first. That's what I figured. And we got our clutch pressure plate. Now we have to go buy our camshaft pulley. And now we got those parts. Now we can continue putting them on our engine. So first we're gonna do this piece. One simple little bolt, and we actually have to buy a brand new belt too for this, because our belts are Garbianjo. Now, okay, now we can put on our brand new plate, and now we can put in our clutch release bearing, which I don't think those. I'm pretty sure those don't come in performance. So, okay, that should be everything on the back side, I think. I'm not saying it is, because I have a feeling there's something else that we're missing. But I can't really see. Okay, so now we just gotta get ourselves our belt from the store. I'm pretty sure it's this belt right here. And well, it's the only belt in our shopping list. I think we can actually rotate our engine again. So we're gonna rotate it back the way it's supposed to be. Just because. Okay, now we're just gonna continue putting on our parts, which we got a brand new belt. So that's on. I don't know. Okay, we do have to buy an idle roller. And this belt is brand new. So that's all good. I don't think we can do anything else right now though. Okay, I can't put in the piston. I can put in spark plugs. We got a bunch of brand new ones in the performance variety. Because for a while, the only ones I could find were the performance ones. And then I finally figured out where you can buy the regular ones from, but like, there's like no point. So, those are all in. Now we can put back on our wires, which we're not going to do yet though, because we have to get our performance wires. So we have to go back to the store. First thing I have to get is our idle roller A, because those, I mean, I could check the performance shop. For some of this stuff I can remember it's not performance. They don't make it in performance parts. So now we just gotta put on our new parts. The idle roller A goes on. Okay, and now we can put on our spark plug wires. I think this engine's almost done. Which I think it is done. So, okay, we finished our engine. So, it's looking really nice. It's like all brand new and stuff. But we're not done yet though. We're gonna leave it there for right now. Now we're gonna tear apart the rest of this car. Because we're gonna take out the whole bottom of this car. And we're gonna replace all the parts with brand new parts. Because all these parts are junk. Because I want this car to be safe. And I want this car to be fast too. And I know there is some performance parts we can buy. So we're gonna take this whole thing apart. We're gonna hopefully fix as much of this as possible, just so we don't have to buy new parts, because new parts are expensive. So we're just taking out everything that can be. Okay, we're just taking out everything. There's certain things we can't take out right now, so we're taking out whatever can be taken out. So we gotta take off this thing. There's a little thingy inside that has to come off before we can take off this. Okay. So, we're just working on it. Okay, this has to come off. And then this bottom piece has to come off. And then this comes off. That makes more sense. We're taking off everything that can be taken off. Because we're gonna hopefully make everything brand new. And try and buy as much performance parts as we can on the way. Because performance parts are nice. And it's gonna make our engine, it's just gonna make our car a lot better. And then we're gonna run some tests on it. We might paint it, or you know, or not leave it for another video where we customize the car. If you guys would like to see that, you guys would like to see that, then comment down below. And we'll save the painting and stuff for another video. We'll just get the car running. And then in maybe another video, we'll customize the whole car. We'll make it look super nice. And then we'll sell it, so we can see how much money we can make. This car is gonna be crazy. So I'm just taking off everything. Okay, this thing has a lot of rusty bits, which is why we're taking off all the parts. We'll take off the gas tank. Try and get this thing a brand new gas tank, because that looks kind of sketch. Taking off all the pieces. As much as we can fix, we want to fix, because it will save us some money. Even though we have the unlimited budget, you're probably like, we don't have the unlimited budget. Well, still think about, think about if we're playing this game and we had like a budget we had to follow. If we had a budget we had to follow, then this would be the best way to do it. It would be that we sell. It would be that we try and fix as much of these parts as possible. We're taking out everything that's been taken out before I have to take off this other stuff. I don't know what the condition these tires are in, but we'll find out, because we'll take them apart, the rims and whatnot. This thing is almost fully taken apart, and then we'll fix a lot of these parts. We'll buy as much performance as we can, and then if we can't, then we'll just buy other parts. If you were curious, that was my mom. Because everybody has parents. Even if it doesn't seem like it, because I don't think they're ever going to be in a video, because that's not really their thing. Oh, my daddy was welcome to be in one, but I don't really think he wants to be in one, though. I don't think it's his thing. But that other thing of my video would be of him fishing on the lake, because that's what he likes to do. That's what I like to do too. But if you guys like to see the channel where we film ourselves like hunting and fishing, then comment down below, and then maybe I can make that happen. Maybe in the future. At this given time, it's not really like one of those things where I would necessarily do it right now. And now I gotta get off the last couple parts, so we gotta lower this car. There's a couple more parts that can only be taken off when it's at this height, for whatever reason. I'm not taking off everything. I'm gonna leave on the computer stuff, because that should all be done. And I'll take it all off, and just cause we're gonna replace as much as possible. Okay. Now this car is completely empty. Okay, so now we have to go fix the rest of the parts over here at this bench. Okay. Fixing all the parts we can, so we can save money, because we're pretending we're on a budget even though we're not. And in the regular game mode, you start with so much money, and then you have to buy. Oops. Well, that's okay. We can always buy a new one, whatever that was. It's not gonna kill us. We'll put everything back together, and then we'll be all good. Put it all back together. Shoot. Some of these parts are really bad, so it's gonna be harder to fix them. That part was horrible. Some of these parts really weren't that bad when I pulled them out of the car, because I guess the last person like tried to fix parts. Hopefully this car will run, because I just rebuilt the whole engine, so if it doesn't run, then we did something wrong, or I missed the part, which would suck. I don't know how I would have missed the part. Okay, apparently there's a lot of stuff that can be fixed. A lot of stuff we're gonna have to buy, because, that's to be expected. And then we'll put back in the engine, after everything else is done. Everything has now been fixed. So now we just gotta go put everything back in that we have. So we gotta put back in our cross member. Which actually, first we'll put in our radiator. First we'll put in our radiator. I don't know if I have a radiator fan housing. Okay, apparently I do. But I guess I don't have fans for our radiator fan housing. So it looks like we're gonna have to get fans. So we'll do that later. We'll use the radiators in. Lift up the car. We'll put everything else back in. Then we're gonna have to buy some parts. So first we're gonna put in the cross member, which is brand new. Okay. Now there's obviously not gonna be any performance cross members at all. Yeah, I think we have to wait to put in some of this because some of this was attached to the engine. So we're gonna wait to do some of this. Steering knuckle. I first actually want to see what we can get for performance brake parts because that's kind of important. Okay, it looks like we can get this. It looks like we can get brake discs. So we'll do that after, because it looks like the only thing we can get for performance for brake parts is brake discs. So we'll have to wait till we get to the part where we can put on the brake disc. So we'll put on everything else first. This is the part where we can get our brake discs. So we'll do that. What's our shock absorbers at? Okay, we're gonna have to get new ones of those. So I'm just putting together whatever I have. Okay, apparently I don't have that part either. So it looks like we'll have to buy one of those too. I think I have a front. Okay, no, but we also have to buy a front sway bar. I would assume I have one of these. Okay, I do. Okay, put in all the bolts. And then we're all good to go. And we have to rebuild that, and so we're gonna go ahead and rebuild that really fast. We're gonna go ahead and take apart all our... I'm gonna go ahead and take apart our springs. I don't know if we can actually fix springs or not, but we're gonna attempt to, I guess we're gonna see if springs can even be fixed. I know there's some other machines that we can use. Like this is a repair table for parts. This is a machine. This is a machine where you can put on brake discs. And it will recondition them so it can be used. So we're gonna do that. We're obviously not gonna use the brake discs unless we really need to. So these have all been taken apart. I don't really think I have. Okay, I do have some brand new parts. So we can build one brand new shock absorber. I don't know if I have enough to rebuild another one. No, I don't. So we'll see if we can even use it. I'm only gonna recondition. Okay, so we took one off of there. So now we're just gonna stick with that. We're gonna go buy our parts that the game said we needed. So we'll go ahead and get those. So we're just gonna click tab. We're gonna see. Okay, I don't need the idle roller A or ignition wires. I do need. It looks like they don't sell any of this stuff. So it looks like we have to buy it all from the other store. I don't actually know if I needed that or not from the sway bar. Did need that. Brake disc ventilated. We'll get like... Actually, we'll wait on those because I guess the game doesn't... I did need that though. We're gonna wait though because I thought in their brake section, I thought they had a part we needed. They have brake disc ventilated drilled. They have brake disc ventilated. So I don't know why these wouldn't work. We'll get like 3 of them. Okay, and now we're gonna work on this car. Now we're gonna go like this. Brand new front sway bar. Okay, no, we don't have a shock absorber for this side, so I'm just gonna have to buy all those parts. Okay, it looks like we do have a couple performance ones. We can pick which one we want to use. So I think in this case we're gonna put on this one. Okay, okay, we're gonna have to take off that anyways, because that's Junko. Okay, and we do have to get brake pads. So that's all stuff that can wait. So I guess now we'll work on the other half of the car. I guess we'll just start doing the other half. Now we might actually have a shock absorber. No, we don't even have a shock absorber. So kind of screwed. We're gonna have to build a bunch of those. I don't have brake pads either, so that's as much as we can do for right now. I guess we'll do the backside too. Putting on as much as can be put on. So I don't even know what we need to put on first. First we need to put on our rear drive axle. And then we'll put on our solid axle arms, which have these little thingies that go inside of them. You know, perfectly normal. And we'll do the other side too, really fast. Put in the little pieces. And we need to put on the little tiny covers that go on the bottom here. It looks like I have 2 good ones, so that's nice. So I guess we'll do this side then, since we're over here. Okay, that's on our brake knuckle, and also we're gonna have to buy another brake knuckle. I don't know. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to buy one more of those brake discs, and we still need a pile of those. I don't know if I have good spring caps. Okay, apparently I do. I don't know if these springs are good. They're not. So now we're gonna go back over to the other side, and we're gonna put on whatever else I have. Apparently I don't have a good fuel tank or a good rear muffler, but those we'll do later. I'm mostly just trying to, okay, and I have to buy one of these, and I have to buy, actually I don't think I needed a spring cap. I didn't need a spring cap, but I do need rear shock absorber B and rear shock absorber, they're both the same, so. Hurry up and get all of our parts from the store. It looks like I need to buy one more of these, and then it looks like everything else is gonna come from the other store. I don't think I need that though, actually I might. Front sway bar, I don't need that anymore. I don't need the spring cap. I don't need brake discs. Okay, I do need a lot of brake pads. So we'll get like 7, 8 brake pads. I just got those. Okay, I need 2 of these because apparently ours are junky junk. And okay, apparently I think I already bought that part though. And then it looks like we need rear. Now we're gonna clear our shopping list and put on everything we have, and then we'll have to come back and buy the springs and stuff later. So I guess right now we'll do this back side because I just bought all the parts. Okay, that goes on there, and then this goes on, and then this goes in there. Put on all the bolts, and then this goes on. So, and then we put on our brake pads. And then we put on our brake calipers. And then we screw that down. And then this side is all done. Well, almost all done. I'm not going to say it's truly all done. And then we'll put on our shock absorber. And then we'll do the other side real fast. Everything else on the other side. And then I'll have to buy the springs and stuff. So we'll have to figure out what we need for those. Brake pads. Brake calipers. And okay, now we gotta go do the front side still. We can put on our brake pads, we can put on our brake caliper. Because I still have 2 good ones, so we're all good. And now this side is almost all done. I do have to put on a shock absorber. All the ones I have are jank. And I need a lower suspension arm. So we'll have to do that next. So we'll have to go get that. Because apparently I didn't have one of those. We'll put on all of our rubber bushings onto this car, and then we'll finish this side, and then I'll go ahead and buy springs and stuff if I can figure out which ones of these I need. So put that on, put this on with one of these, and there we go. And I think this side's almost good for a tire. I think this side could probably have a tire once we get on our shock absorber. I have the engine. That's going in last. I'm trying to put on everything else first. I don't know if that backside needed rubber bushings or if I already put those in. So now we gotta buy springs and stuff. So we're gonna see if the regular store, we're gonna see if this store sells springs and stuff. This store does not sell it. I don't think they have anything in this category, so we're just gonna see if there's anything in this category. No, there's not. I just have to buy everything from here. First, we're gonna buy our one piece I know we need, our lower suspension arm, and then we're gonna go over to their brake, their spring section, and we're gonna buy. I honestly don't even know what we need. If we're being honest, I don't know what we need. I know we're gonna need springs. Well, those are rear springs, so I'm gonna need 2 rear springs. Okay, buy those. I'm gonna need 2 rear absorbers. I don't know what else we actually need though. And then I know I need I already have spring caps. And then I know I need the front shock absorber. What's I need front shock? I think I need this. Maybe. Honestly don't even know what we need. But we're just gonna take a gamble and hope I'm buying the right stuff. Honestly, don't even know. It could very well be these. We're just gonna hope for the best. Okay, so I guess we'll go put together whatever we bought, and we can try and get some type of kind of. Actually, I'm gonna separate this brand new one because apparently it's not right. So we're gonna separate that. So now we actually got enough parts to where I can try. Okay, well first I'm gonna make one of these and see if it works, and then if it works, then I know that this is what we need for our car. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna build a part mount mode. Okay, yes, this is what we need, so we can build one more of those. Okay, so that's on, and then I gotta put on one more piece for this, which is one of these, and one of these, and you put in the bolts, and it's all good. Okay, so. Okay, it looks like I need one of these, but all the ones I have are Garbiangio, so it looks like I have to buy a new one of those. So, okay, we'll go build our other shock absorber, and then we'll do the back ones, and then I'll go buy the parts I need. So it looks like I need to build one more of these. This machine just allows you to compress the spring so you can get it onto your machine, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, your engine. Okay, now we just gotta put in these, and we're gonna need another one of these, and I don't know if these are the same or if they're different, but we're gonna find out. But now we're gonna go do the backside because I bought all the parts for the backside already. So now we just gotta put on our brand new rear springs and our brand new rear caps. This backside's almost done. I'm gonna get everything put together. Okay, that's on. And our backside is almost done. And now I gotta go buy more parts. It was gonna need like 2 of these. I didn't know if they were the same though. And then I think we're all good now. So now we can just go put our parts on. And we'll be all good. So it looks like I gotta put on this piece right here. Couple bolts that hold it on. Is there anything else that I'm missing for this particular part? It doesn't look. Oh yeah, I am. I am missing some stuff still. I think before we can even tires I'm missing. So I'm gonna hurry up and put on what I have left to put on, and then we're gonna lower the engine. We're gonna lower this thing, and then we're gonna get our engine on it. This thing is gonna get lowered. This video is gonna be kind of long. I'm not saying I didn't want it to be long. Yeah, so I mean, like you can feel free to skip through the video. And if you watch the whole video, then you are a true legend, because you actually cared enough to watch the whole video. Everything on this car is brand spanking new. So now it's gonna go inside the car. Okay, that seems all great, all fine and dandy. Now we're gonna see what needs to go on here. Okay, I don't know. Looks like we're gonna see if we can get a new one of those. I'm not saying ours is in bad condition. I just want to see if they make this car in performance, and they don't. So we're gonna raise up the car. We're gonna put on whatever I have that can be put on. The engine's inside the car now. I don't think this car is gonna be bad, but I think we can also do some other stuff to this car. But for right now, we're gonna put on what I have to put on the car. So okay, okay. The one I have is nice, crispy. It goes on there just nicely. Okay, now we can put on the rest of our parts. The drive shaft. And our drive axles, which are probably one of the reasons why we couldn't have tires on our car. I'm not saying that is the reason. I'm just saying that's probably one of the reasons. Okay, and I lucked out. We didn't have to go buy one of those. And it looks like we need to put on one of these. And then it looks like we need to put on an inner tie rod. But it looks like I have to buy inner tie rods. So that's nice. We'll go buy our inner tie rods, and then I think this thing can actually go home. You're gonna go back where you belong, and now we're gonna get our inner tie rods. We need like 2 inner tie rods, like 2 of these, and now we're gonna go yoinky doodle into town riding on a donkey. There's probably some. Okay, and now we can put those on to our car. That's what I thought. These should both be the same. And we also need to buy these. We need to buy our outer tie rods, because apparently ours were garbage. This thing is starting to come together really nice. But we're gonna see though. I think these should be the same. I don't see why they wouldn't be the same. So now we just gotta put those on, and I think we're almost good for tires. Okay, that side's all good for tires. Now we just gotta put on the one piece on this side. Okay. Now this side is all good for tires too. I think almost everything is done. We're gonna attempt to get as much performance parts as possible. We're gonna see what they got for starters, and then we'll lower this thing down. I'm gonna get our starter from the store. I think they make performance starters. No, they do not. So I think our starters are actually pretty good. So I'm gonna lower the car, put on the last couple pieces that can be put on, and then we're gonna do the exhaust system last, and then we'll do the tires last. But I hate doing the tires in this game. So okay, tires. Okay. And now we're gonna see if I can get a new exhaust section in the performance variety. I know this place has some performance parts. Okay. 180 coins for this. And now we have to raise up the car just so we can put on this piece. Turns out I was gonna need a new one of those regardless. And now we gotta relower the car again. .5% performance, baby. This is one of those cars where you take it to like a car meet or something, and everyone's gonna be so impressed because you made your car like super nice. You put a lot of time into it. And there's gonna be that one kid there who's like car has like a nice engine, but like nothing else on it. It's nice. If you know what I mean. Now we're gonna try and put on our drive shaft, which I can't even do that right now. We're gonna attempt to buy the rest of these parts I know I'm gonna need. And then we're gonna need a fuel tank, and we're gonna lift the car up just like its drive shaft. I think I have a nice. I don't think think we need to buy a drive shaft, but I could be wrong. Okay, no we don't. Just put in a couple bolts and we're all good. And now we're gonna go buy a whole bunch of exhaust parts. And a gas tank, because ours was junk. That's the part I just bought, so I need one of these. 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 And then I need to go over here. I need to buy this thing right here. Fuel tank. Brand new fuel tank. And now we're gonna keep putting back together our car. So now we're gonna put on this piece. It's all nice and shiny. Brand new. Because I care about my car, so I only give it the best parts. Which all conveniently happen to consist of being consistent. Okay, and we got a brand new fuel tank. With a brand new fuel pump. Okay, now I think we're pretty much done with the engines in. Everything I think has been installed on it. I just wanted to double check that there's nothing on the engine that is missing. No, there is not. Now I just gotta. Oh, okay, now I just gotta see how much of these other parts I have that are brand new, and then otherwise I have to go buy more parts. Now it's time to see what I have for parts. We got the ECU Type A brand new. We got our ASB pump brand new. We also got the ASB module that is brand new. That's gonna be getting put on right now. And okay, there we go. Okay, we got. Do we have a coolant reservoir? We do not. Add that to cart. Do we have a windshield wiper reservoir? Okay, we do. Do I have an air filter base? No, mine is complete jank. Do I have a power steering reservoir? Okay, I do. Do I have a brake servo? I do. I think I do have to get a few. Do I have a battery? I do. So it looks like now I have to go back to the store and buy the rest of our parts to our heart's content. Yeah, I know what I need though, so I don't need this or this or this or this or this. I need a coolant reservoir and I need an air filter base, and I can get rid of both of these things, and then we'll get a performance air filter because they make those. Kind of weird, but that's on. We'll buy our new air filter. And we'll put on our coolant reservoir. And then I actually do have to buy fan blades, which... and then I do have that piece too, but we can't put that on right now. I'm gonna go back to the other shop and buy ourselves this air filter. I don't know if I have a cover. I don't know if this thing has a cover or not, but we'll find out though. Hey, it does have a cover. Which I don't have the cover either, so we gotta buy a brand new cover. Bring this thing back up. Okay, this car is nice. And, okay, now we gotta put on what I have for parts. Which conveniently I got this part right here. Okay, I added what I needed to my shopping list. Right, which is just an air filter cover. Okay, and then I know I need one more thing. I need one more thing. I don't know if I can even buy it here or not. It would be... No, okay, we're gonna try and buy it here. I don't know where to look for it though. I think it's... I don't know if it's an engine or not. I know I need to get fan blades for the radiator. Okay, here's the radiator. I don't know which fan blades I need though. I think I need this one and I need this one. Okay, and now I've gotten all the parts I need, so now we can just put them on there. Shoot, I don't remember what the other part was I bought. No, I don't remember where it goes. We'll put on the radiator housing first, and then I'll try and figure out what that other thing was. It was, and now we've actually got brand new tires. Now that can be put on. Okay, I have an air filter recovery. I think that completes the build for right now, besides filling up all the coolant and stuff. Now our next big task is going to be tires, so I need to go over to this machine right here, and I need to separate apart. So I can't really remember what tires were on this car. I'm pretty sure it was... I'm going to try and figure out which tires it will let me put on there. Whichever tires look the most accurate are going to be most likely what the tires are supposed to be. So we're going to click down here. We're going to see if I can even put on a tire. So, oh, okay. Looks like I can put on a lot of tires. I think it's these ones right here that one. Okay. Now we're going to see how it looks once okay, those were the tires that were on it. Were these modern rims? This one's going to come off. So I know it's these are going to get taken. I'm going to take one of these apart, just one, and then we're going to buy brand new tires. Okay. So I'm not trying to install, I'm trying to separate. So we're going to separate this one. I'm going to buy, and then, okay, so I know what, take these parts, and I need to go over to, now I need to go to my inventory. I do not want to sell this now. Oh, okay, now if I am lucky, the machine will actually do its job, and I can just instantly go to, okay, now we got to go over to the tire store, which is right here, and now we're gonna see if it will just let me buy. Okay, so okay, we got the stock tire, but I don't think that's the right size though. I think I need to figure out what size. Okay, I need 25, 225, 50, or 20. So we're actually not gonna buy standard tires because that just seems super lame, boring. Okay, I was just trying to make sure. I want to see if it would do the thing. So in our case of mine, we're gonna get some brand new. We're gonna get some nice race tires. We're gonna get some nice race. I think we're just gonna go for these plain looking race tires. Okay. Okay. So okay. Now I have to figure out what it is I need to do first. So it looks like it's 225, 50, 20. Okay. I think would the size be 225? I think the width would be 225. I think the width would be 225. I think it was 2, and then this would be 20, and this would be 50, I think. And I need to buy 4 of these, and then we're gonna click enter, and then we're gonna see if that was right. I go to this thing, and it looks like it was a 225, 50, 20. So it looks like we got all the right sizes. Now I just gotta take apart all those tires. We'll fix up their rims, because those rims aren't bad. I mean, I'm not gonna say they're good, because that's an understatement. But I think we can salvage them. So we're gonna hopefully be able to do that, because it saves us some money. Because I can just reuse these. They're actually not that bad, and then we'll fix them, and then this thing should be good to go. After I refill it with all the necessary coolant and junk. Okay, there's one more right here, and then I think there's one more elsewhere. I think there's one more. Kind of being weird, but I don't really know like what else to do. Okay, so now we just gotta put on our last. Now we gotta separate our last one. I think is this one right here. Yeah, now these are a little rusty, but if I can save them, and then we'll be able to go. And then we'll balance them, put them on the car, we'll refill with fuel, and then we'll test it out on the track. And then if you guys like to see another video where we customize the car and make it look super cool, then I could do that. But okay, we got all of our rims. Okay, that one's fixed. This one's fixed. This one will be fixed. These really aren't that bad, so we should just be able to. Come on. Come on. Looks like we still have a couple though. So I think we might be okay. Okay, we might actually be okay. Actually, I may have got one of the wrong rooms in those. Let's hope for that. Now we just gotta go put together our brand new tires and put those on the car. Install. I need one of those with these new race tires. Yeah, I think we should be good. It looks like we had plenty. Put them all together and then we'll balance it out. And then we'll be all good. Oh yeah, we got race tires. Because this thing is gonna be extra fast. And then we should probably clean the interior on this car. Did I screw up? I don't know if I screwed up or not. For some reason, this thing is being kind of... I think this is the last one. I think. I don't know why it's so far back on the list. I also got a little other random because I like to buy cars. For whatever reason, okay. It looks like I got 3. So we're gonna have to see if I have any more ones. You guys screwed up. I screwed up somewhere in the process because that's a Rim Classic 16. Rim Classic. I need a modern. I need a modern rim. I'm not even seeing any of what I need. I don't know if this is the one I need or not. No, it is not. No, we're gonna have to. We'll take. I do want to check something though. It looks like I got rims. It looks like the rims are a modern 10. Okay, we're gonna have to go buy another rim and a modern 10. I don't know exactly what size it needs to be, but I think I can figure it out. So it looks like it's a modern. Looks like the rim is a 10. It's a rim 10. It's a number 10. It might be this rim. I actually don't even know. All I know is it's a modern rim. So you know what? We might just have to stink and take apart one of the tires, just to make sure I can get the right rim in the right size. So it's like we're gonna separate one of these. I'm gonna separate one of these just to make sure I can get the right one. So I guess I must have destroyed one of the rims or something by accident. So we can take this, and now we know what size. Okay, it's one of these rims right here. See, well, I got 2 of these though, so I still got 2 of these tires. So I honestly don't think I even need to buy anything. I think the thing is just being kind of stupid. So I need to look for a modern rim in a 10 ET0. Rim modern, not the right modern rim. This is gonna be a pain, especially when I have so many. Okay, they're both right next to each other. So hopefully I can find that other one. Okay, this one is all good. Take it, and now we're gonna install. Now we're gonna look for a Rim Modern 10 ET0, which for some reason this thing is being a pain. I'm looking for that other modern rim. I see retros. I see a modern. Is it one of these ones? I don't know. Okay, and it looks like everything else is complete junk in the back. So I think it has to be one of these ones. I don't know which one though. Okay, it's not that one then. These are all the same size rims though, so I don't know. Back. Isn't even in the right spot. See, cause look, I got no, we're just gonna take one of these apart again really fast, just to make sure I didn't screw up anything. We're gonna separate one of these really fast, just to make sure I didn't screw up. I think I may have. That's not what I. Oh shoot! I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. We'll leave that thing. Alright, I'm just gonna go to my inventory, and it looks like the rims I need are. Oh shoot! And I still got 2 tires. Yeah, this thing is being a stupid pain in the butt. Separate parts, take parts of tire, change it, install. I don't know why this thing is being such a pain. Because it keeps telling me I have all the parts I need, but then it's like, I think it tells you what it's for. Okay, now it shows there is being 2 tires. Before it wouldn't even tell me that. And unless all those rims are the wrong size. Then we're gonna find out though. Alright, any of these race tires, these are all just standard tires. That means we're gonna try the other rim then. Because the other rim is the only other. And unless it's this rim right here then. We're actually just gonna attempt to buy a rim, I guess. We're actually just gonna look. Okay, so it says it's looks like it's a rim modern 10 with an ET0. So it looks like I think it's I know it's the rim from one of the car brands, but I don't even see what's the brand. What's the brand I'm thinking looking for, you piece of garbage? I got 2 of these, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be in. I don't know if they're right or not, though. I still got 1 more tire, though, so we're gonna attempt to find. It's a modern rim 10. I see retro, classics. I see a modern 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Modern. I need modern 10. Well, what size is it though? I think the size is 18 with an ET0. We're gonna see if that's right. I just bought a brand new rim, so I honestly don't even know. I'm gonna give this a try. It's still saying it's wrong, even though I know it's right. Sorry guys, I wish this wasn't such a pain in the butt, but it's like, no, we want to be a pain. We want you to sit here for hours and then your video gets dragged on. I guess I have to take apart another one of those tires. Just to make sure I can actually get the right part. And this thing does not want me to buy the right parts at all. This thing's like, come on. I'm not trying to take a photo. Let me see. Got the rim right here. Look, all those other ones are the same exact rim. And this tire is the same exact tire. So why doesn't it work? Why won't it work? Ah, come on. This video is already like an hour long. I need this right here. What is it? It's a 10. It's a size 18s. It's size 18s with an ET0. You know, I'll buy like 50 of them. I bought 7. So if it does not work this time, I don't know what I did wrong. And now I got a bunch of that same size. See, I can always do the first one. And I still got one more of those tires. This thing, I don't know what its problem is. But now we're gonna attempt to... Is there a reason? Shoot, you know, we're just gonna go buy another tire. At this point, it'd be a lot easier just to go buy another tire and then hope it actually will work this time. So I was gonna get another race tire. The most basic is race tire. Okay, what size do I need though? Looks like I need a 225 50 20. Okay, looks like I need this size to be a 2. No, this thing needs to be 225. $225 50 20. I think that has to be 20, and then this has to be a 50. And now we can purchase our tire. And we can see that it is the same size as that tire. So it should work, but for some reason the game is telling me no. And I bought a pile of those rims. These are all the same rim. So if it tells me it does not work. Come on. We're just gonna do what I have for tires then. And there might be a part 2 to this one. If you guys want to see that, where we actually fully finish the car, then that would be an option then. 'Cause I don't know what the problem is. That's what we need to do. It'll be a part 2 where I get the last tire and we can go race the car on the track. But for today, since the video is going to get a little longer than we're just gonna call it here. We're gonna put this car back together. We're gonna put what I have, and then we're gonna see if this car will even start. Because this car is making me mad. It's making me angry. Because for some reason it's claiming that I have this, that the rims and the tires are not the same, even though they are exactly the same. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And for good luck, we'll do this side. And then we'll put back in all the fluids and then we'll see. I don't even know what was wrong with the engine before. But you know, but now there should be nothing wrong with it. It's a brand new engine. So first we're gonna fill it up with the oil. I don't know how much to put though. We're just gonna give it a healthy amount. Okay, that seems good enough. And now we're gonna do our next task, which would be coolant resin. Oh shoot, I just clicked the wrong button. I actually need to put that back. So what? We get drunk. Yeah, now we're gonna fill this thing up all the way, baby. Okay, I guess since this thing is a little different, okay, now we gotta put in our windshield fluid. Even though we don't really need it, because this vehicle doesn't even have windshield wipers. Okay, that seems like a healthy amount of windshield wiper fluid. And now we gotta do like 2 more things to this car, and then we can take it outside and try and start. Okay, we gotta put in some brake fluids. We're gonna fill up to the arrow, which is like the max. Okay, this thing can be a little weird. So, we're gonna say that's perfect. Now we're gonna move this car to outside. Okay, it's outside now. It's gonna be jacked up on a block of wood. It's gonna be jacked up just because it's stupid. And now we're gonna see if this thing starts. We haven't done anything to the inside of the car. For some reason, it still won't start. I honestly don't know why. The only thing that's missing is the tire. But it won't let me do the tire, and I'm not seeing anything else missing on this car. I filled up all the fluids, I put everything back on it. I guess this thing really needs that tire to start. So we'll see if we can get the tire. Because that's complete garbage. It should start. What's this thing? Only one true achievement on the road. Brand new 1978 bandit. Okay, so these are all old posters that I guess are like kind of like themed around the game. So we're gonna attempt to do our last one. If it will let us, because for some reason it claims that even though I bought a bunch of these in the correct size, that it will not let us do it. And I even bought more tires, but this thing still claims. This thing still claims it does not want to work. For whatever reason, it claims that. Is there any? Okay, well, okay. I guess we'll use this rim then, because it's gonna let us use those race tires. Okay, well maybe the game is wrong. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know if those rims are the same. They're probably not, but if the game's gonna let me put on my tires, I'm gonna put on my tire. So at this point, I didn't even we're gonna go put it back on a lift, just so I can put on the last tire. I know it's not gonna be the same rim, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. I'm just happy it's gonna let me put on. Oh shoot! I have to balance the wheel. I forgot about that. Yankee Doodle and Tutano riding. I don't know. Maybe we just gotta go like this. Okay. Our tire is now done. It's not gonna be the same, but for some reason the other one's not the right size, and I could not figure out why. It's not horrible. I mean, somebody could obviously tell it's not supposed to be there. If it, I mean, everyone knows it's not supposed to be there, but it's the right size. Now let's see this car. I guess we're still missing some parts. I thought I got all the parts on this thing. Maybe I bought that and just didn't put it on. We're gonna see. I'm trying to figure out, does it have to have all those parts even for it to start? Like you would think you'd be able to start it even without these parts. Okay, and it looks like we have to lift this up on the lift. Please start. Please, with all the pleases. Oh, it has to be up all the way. It can't just be up this thing. This car does not want me to even have a chance. This car does not want to be started at all. Okay, look, I got my plate. I put it on. And now we put on our U-bolts. Our release bolts, whatever, whatnot. Okay, So we'll put all those on, and okay, there. Now there should be nothing missing because both sides have all their bolts and plates and stuff. Now we're gonna take this car back outside, and we're gonna see if it will let me. Now we're just gonna click this button here and see what it tells us. Apparently this car has to have its fuses. Oh, this car might need fuses. This car might actually need its fuses. This car actually might need fuses. I don't even know. I'm gonna click empty now. I'm actually gonna attempt to get new fuses first. I'm actually gonna take out as many of the fuses as possible, and we're just gonna go down. Okay, this car has bad fuses. This car has a lot of fuses in it, and we're gonna take them all out because now it's time to go to town on those. I don't even know if I added the one part to the car or not. We're gonna see. We'll see when I check the computer. I need to go to this place. Did I add that one thing to the car? I did not. So now we're just gonna buy fuses. I'm gonna buy one of all of the fuses. Some of these we might actually buy a couple extra. I don't know what fuses exactly we need. That should be all the fuses we need. I'm not gonna say it is, but we just got those. Now we gotta go put back together that car. I've got that coca. Car mount. Okay, it's right here. Okay. Apparently this thing has to be in the engine bay. Even though, let me take it off. This thing is being a literal pain. See, sometimes it's best just to leave cars in their current condition. We actually have to buy a new one of those anyways, because it's gonna complain. I think we can buy that here. Fuse box, base. Looks like I need to buy one more of those, and I have to buy one more red fuse, and I have to buy one more relay type B. And then I think this thing will be all good to go. I'm gonna see if I have any of these. Okay, I have that. Do I have this? Looks like I need 2 more of these. So, go ahead and quickly buy those, and we'll put it all back together. Every time I hear that rhyme, I see that sign, and one of my Roblox figures fell over. Wow, because I still play Roblox. So exciting. You guys are probably thinking that's for little kids. I mean, can be. It depends on what you play. It's... Shoot, I forgot to buy one of those, so now I gotta take that back out. Thought I bought a relay type B, but I guess I didn't, so we need one of those. Yeah, I got one of those, and I got these. And I got the 2 for the back. We'll get our last fuse. This fuse box is weird though, it's like upside down. Upside down. Turn me round me upside down and you're giving me respectfully. You're an Escobar, Escobar, you're an Escobar. Bum 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 bum. Looks like I need one more of those. It looks like I guess I needed more. Dance all night and play all day. Never be back. Well, shake it up. We're gonna get copyrighted. If I sing any more of that stupid, well, it's not stupid, but if I sing any more of it, we're gonna get copyrighted. And I don't have one of those, so it's like we have to buy one. This fuse box is weird because the fuses should go in from the top, because I guess they're trying to make it inconvenient. That's the stinking cover. I thought I got the piece I needed. My humans got. Okay. Now we should be good. If this car does not start now, then I do not know what is wrong with it. It's got everything it needs to start. Well, besides gas, but you don't put gas in these cars. Yes, it starts. Bye-bye, and thanks again for 40 subscribers.